When you're tracking a point, if you're experiencing focusing problems, here is how to troubleshoot it. First, make sure the point is tracking accurately. When you move the jib with your hand, or it can be a slider or a dolly, when you move the body device with your hand, observe if the point you're tracking is always at the center of the screen. When you move the body device with your hand, don't forget that you are in the preview mode, which means that when you move the body device, the head looks like it's tracking in real time, but there is some amount of delay. So to check the quality of your tracking, try to be as slow as possible, and also when you go to your position and just stop and wait till the head actually collects itself and aims properly. And then check if the point is always at the center of the screen. When you check the accuracy of the tracking, if you see the point is not at the center all the time and it's moving from side to side, this means that first you need to fix the point tracking. And we have a separate video which clearly describes how to fix point tracking accuracy. But if the point tracking is accurate enough, but you're still not getting good enough focusing, then we can move on with the troubleshooting. The first thing you need to try is the focus shifting feature. When a point is actively tracking, you can use the focus control to shift the focus. Try moving the focus shift up and down till you see your point in focus. And after you do the focus shift, try moving your camera back and forth and check if the point is in focus throughout the motion. In this case, it looks pretty much in focus, but this might not be the case and you might have still get some focusing issues. In that case, we advise that you load the lens again. Loading the lens is very simple. You will see the change lens button on the top. You press it and you will see the lens in the list, and you will tap on it and select your lens and it will load the lens again. And now the lens is loaded again. I activate my point again and check my focusing. In most cases, this also solves the problem. If that's still not the case, next you can try remapping the lens. Remapping the lens is also very simple. You have to go to the change lens button again, and when you press it, you will see add new lens button at the bottom of the screen. Then you will continue with the lens mapping. We have a separate video which clearly tells how to map a new lens. You have to complete that procedure and then load your new lens again, and this should most likely fix the problem. Even then, if you're still getting some focusing problems, there is one last thing you can do, and that is actually stopping down the aperture slightly. This will increase the depth of field and will help you get much sharper results throughout the motion.